Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Plebcast. My name is Miles David, and joining me is Slayer. And our third analyst is a bit MIA right now, but hopefully he can join us in a
Yes.
bit. But if not, the show continues on. So today we're gonna be talking mostly about we're gonna talk about all the regions as usual. But first off, we gotta talk about MSI, right?
I mean, we already did talk about MSI, but yeah, well, RNG winning, was it a surprise? Not really. Because
Uh,
I felt that T1 was always the better team. T1 was not really the better team going into, the finals because they
mm-hmm,
did give G2 quite a whooping, but I felt
mm,
again it was all due to G2. G2 was the one who was messing things up. It was not like T1 was capitalizing. I always give credit to the team that capitalizes the best.
yeah.
But yeah, like
I
that was
mean,
the
looking at
ice.
looking at that finals, right? I
Yeah,
mean, it did feel competitive, kinda, until that game 5.
yeah. And I think the biggest talking point from that was obviously two things. One was one was the blue side team won every time,
Mm-hmm.
which was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then the second talking about was T1's drafts because okay, people always point to okay, drafts they don't matter. Like they're not game defining if you think about it because we've seen a lot of teams, particularly in the LPL, who draft
Yeah,
bad
LPL
but they still
specialize on
win.
that.
Yeah, but they
LPL
still win,
specialize on that.
right? So, but what drew more conversation or more fire
Mm-hmm.
or more gasoline on it was
Mm-hmm.
that when Polt, T1's coach, said that like he essentially, I'm paraphrasing, he
Yeah.
essentially said that because RNG won a coin toss and they got blue side every time is why T1 lost.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the controversy. I almost forgot about that.
I'm like
It like shut out of my mind like that happened. Like Paul
I
absolutely like
when I
dropped
saw
the
it,
ball
when
there,
I
dude.
saw it, I was like, what?
Bro.
I'm like, what? I mean, it was still a conversation a few days ago, right? Because a lot of people have been bringing it up how you can't win like the blue side's so good, but their drafts in red side were horrible. I don't
No, they
think
were.
like it's like they've never prepared to draft in red side. How
Yeah,
is that
true.
possible? You're a professional team. It's not solo
I think
queue, right?
I think maybe the tournament is so short that there's no like what do you call this? I mean, in MSI traditionally, right? Blue side has just been on top because of how short the tournament is,
Yeah,
and teams can't seem to find ways to counter the OP picks immediately. Like it takes them so much time to be able to do it.
I'm
Compared to
sure.
Worlds, we're in playoffs, right? We start seeing red side get more and more power because teams like have a week in
Yeah,
order to prepare for each match,
yeah.
so they can find the
No,
they
I
know
mean,
what the OPs are and then counter them.
yeah, but I mean, sure, but the whole drafting in red side for T1 was so weird.
They definitely could have given themselves a better chance, even with the picks that they know. I feel like.
I mean, I don't know what on earth they were doing at times. Like, what was the game plan? What were they thinking about? What was the ideology? It's like I couldn't get it. I still can't get it. Like, what's the ideology? But we'll talk more about T1 later, right? But
Yeah.
I think the best place to start would
Mm.
obviously be the new patch, right? Because everyone's been talking about the new patch ever since it came out.
This
Obviously,
new
live
patch
version
or
is
like
12.11. Live version is
this?
obviously 12.11 or 12.12. I don't know.
Uh, I think
Is
live
it
version
12?
is 12.14.
It, I, I'm even I'm even more confused.
Let me
Uh,
check. Oh no, it's 12.11.
it's
Right.
12.11, right?
Yeah.
So 12.10 was the durability patch,
Yeah.
right? And so I mean, at this point, everyone who's following League knows what the durability patch is.
Yeah.
And
Obviously, if you
in
don't
my
know,
firm opinion,
basically,
yeah, in
Yeah,
my
for
firm
people who don't
opinion, yeah, go on.
should I say what? All right, for
Yeah,
people who don't know, durability patch was basically a response to people saying that damage was becoming a bit too overtuned in League of Legends. I think yeah, damage was a bit overtuned, and the durability patch was there to make sure champions just don't get one shot all the time. Team
yeah,
fights last longer and stuff like that. Like you don't just usually for a while now, it's just been one single rotation of spells before the and then the team fight's done.
yeah. And
So what's your opinion, Slayer, on it?
so, first of all, I think they did a very good job at balancing it in a way
Mm.
that
Mm-hmm.
they not only buffed the durability, but I feel the durability didn't get to a point where it's like, oh man, I can't kill tanks. I mean, I can tell you about this. I was playing a rank game like a few hours ago, and
Yeah.
and my opponent team had a scion who was completely fed and
Mm.
he made Hullbreaker. We still could
Yeah.
kill
Okay.
him. It's just, I mean, it's not. He's still hard to kill, but he's not impossible to kill,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, they did a very good job because while they buffed up, um, while they buffed up the HPs and all that, they also
Mm.
nerfed healing.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where it's at it's at the right spot. I know a lot of people will still complain about it that they can't burst and all, and I'm like,
Assassin players in shambles.
I mean, if you're an assassin who still gets ahead, you one shot anyone.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
So it's like I don't think it's the end of the world. It's just if you're that good at assassins, just play better. Just
Get good,
no,
scrub.
no, seriously, just get
Skill issue.
ahead. Just get ahead, and you still deal the damage that you're supposed to.
I mean, that's what assassins are supposed to do in the first place.
Yeah.
Anyway, assassin
So
not ahead, you're basically like you're basically hitting a rock
yeah,
at that point.
but
Honestly.
but to the whole point of my what I think about the patch, because I've played quite a bit after the new patch landed.
Hmm.
I think this makes the game much better
Okay.
in
Yeah.
a vacuum
I agree. I
because
agree.
now all of a sudden you're not getting one shot just by that, and then you
Mhm.
have more options to just outplay it if you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
one of my
I,
favorite picks has been so far Swain. Swain's been fun.
wait, which role are you playing Swain in?
Mid,
Like,
mid lane.
oh, okay, okay, fair.
But Swain's been damn fun. Like especially mid lane's been quite fun now because there's a lot of picks
Uh,
that popped up now. Like you can play anything at this point.
Kale has been stonks for me.
I mean, Kale Top has been Kale Top has been interesting. I didn't expect this.
Kale has been so stonks for me. I swear to God,
No,
bro.
because it's not just like, I mean, it would be understandable if you just thought, hey, the shy is just blind picking it. It's not just the shy. Everyone's saying, okay, Kale, pick it. It's like everyone has a consensus that okay, Kale's really good.
Yeah, she is. I mean, anytime like late game becomes the default,
I don't
for a
think
lot
late
of
games
games.
become the default. It's more like because you see all the champions that have been playing in the top lane, Kale just does a very good job without losing and just staying comparatively close and just scaling.
Yeah.
Also,
I agree.
also the fact that Kale has different builds. I know people hate the AD Kale build, but I think there are situations where it works.
No. I agree. I agree with that. 100%. The ADKL definitely does work in the right situations, especially if like your team is like full AP. You just go ADKL, you still do insane amounts of damage. It's like really, still really good.
Yeah, but I think Kale's really strong, but yeah. So I mean, with the new durability patch, it's like the mid lanes opened up a lot, and like top lane and jungle stays the same. Though I don't understand jungle picks at times, and then there's ADC picks which will always be the ebb and flow. Like you know. Oh
Hmm.
right, recently LPL's been playing a lot of Draven. I'm like, why? How good has Draven got that they're just literally picking him outright?
Listen, man. Anytime LPL ADCs get, if they have a chance to play Draven, they'll take it, bro.
Speaking Draven, I'm like, why? And you know what the funny part is? All the Dravens lost. Mostly. I think Hongfang won one game. I don't remember.
It's One Fung.
Yeah, I
He
think
is
he just
the
won.
Draven
Listen,
main.
listen. I think he played like 2 or 3 like Draven games just against EDG, and I think he just
Mm,
won one. Well, actually, no. That was a 2-0. My bad.
it's
Uh,
interesting. You'd think like more scaling ADCs would be a lot better, right?
oh, maybe it was 2-0. I don't remember. But no, I mean, Draven's not really scaling though.
No, he's not. You have to get ahead with him. I mean, he does. He's still an ADC, you know. He still does scale, but it's like
I don't
you want
know.
him to scale. You want him to scale much faster. You want him to
Yeah,
snowball.
yeah.
So, I mean, durability patch pretty much good. I'd say across the board. We'll see how Riot adjusts it in the future, and we'll see how pro play adapts to it eventually. I
But
mean, hopefully they aren't set
I
in their ways.
I love this patch so far. I love this
Yeah,
patch.
that's fair. That's fair. I think I agree with you. I think the patch is really good for League, and we get back to a more. I mean, it's a lot more strategic than Twitchy. You know what I mean? Instead of like,
Yes,
I remember when I was trying to learn ADC, I was trying to climb ADC at the start of like COVID because I didn't really have much to do. I was
yeah,
trying to learn ADC, and one of the advice they gave me back then before the durability patch was like, make sure during the team fight, the enemy doesn't see you on their screen. And I'm like,
yes,
what? I can't even like do damage. I can't do what I'm supposed to. And you can't because the moment you show up on screen, the enemy just one shots you. Whether it's a tank, whether it's like
yeah,
an assassin or something,
yeah,
they just charge you and one shot you. So
yeah.
at least there's a lot more. What do you call this? There's a lot more viability now for different kinds of stuff. I'm
Definitely,
glad for that at least.
definitely.
All right. So do you want to go back to MSI the finals
No,
or
let's talk about like MSI is gone. How long has it
yeah
been? 3 weeks? We don't care.
yeah
It's
yeah?
been
All
a
right, fair
while,
enough.
Miles, but
Yeah. Fair
who
enough. Fair enough.
cares?
I just don't think we had the opportunity to talk about it, but it's fine. We can move on.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go to none other than the LPO. You know,
Yeah,
so
LPL.
great. So, um, you know, if you're not living under the rock, there's been a few changes. Obviously, I think we've already seen Zoom play in UP. UP's already played one
Mm-hmm.
series. UP actually
Yep.
looked good. I mean, hey, Zoom's in a team. He's not in TES anymore, guys. He can play. Who'd
Yeah,
have
true.
thought? TES is cursed.
I still feel like UP doesn't have enough firepower to match with the top teams eventually, like
No,
further
but
into
I
the
think
split.
I think the Zoom pickup puts them in
No,
playoffs.
it's a straight up upgrade. I agree. It's a straight up upgrade compared to what they had before.
Yeah,
I agree. Like for Zoom, it feels like a bit of a downgrade. Not gonna lie, the guy just goes down into
Is it
UP.
more of a downgrade than the bench?
I mean, all right, fair enough. I guess
He was on the
maybe you
bench,
paying him
and
more too.
he's like gonna get me somewhere. But I think the bigger thing is apparently RNG was looking into getting Zoom before they got breathe, but TES set
E-
the price too high.
Do you think RNG with Zoom would have been like best team in China? Straight up.
Well, Well, since we're talking about RNG, I think most people know already. Yes, RNG made a swap. They won MSI, but they made a swap. They
Yeah, they won
traded Bin
MSI
for
and then
Breathe.
dropped Bin. They dropped Bin immediately.
They dropped Bin for Breathe. Now, what do you
I
think
have no
about the
idea
move?
what I have no idea what happened in the contract negotiations behind that.
Listen,
Apparently,
I don't
RNG.
care. Listen, I don't care about contract negotiation. I'm just asking you, what do you
No,
think of
because
the move?
because apparently RNG wanted Breathe first.
Maybe they did.
No, they did apparently. That's what I've heard. They wanted Breathe first, and then but then then BL something. There was some weird contract stuff that forced them to take Bin. But I think Bin was also in consideration for RNG, so it wasn't that bad of a deal for them. But
Yeah.
now that they have access to Breathe, they're like, all right, swap. We'll take it.
Yeah, but do you think it's a good
It's a,
move?
uh I think Breathe is a better top laner from
mean,
2021,
I
but
mean,
but
I
I feel like they're
mean,
just kind of like the same kind of players, no?
yeah, it's like I mean, how
Like
should I
for sure,
explain
Breeze.
this? How should I explain this?
For sure, 2021, Breeze was the better top laner straight up. But like they're just the same type of player,
No,
right? They still want
my
resources and
only
stuff.
concern is that I think Breed is a bit of an upgrade at the least because I think
Mm.
Breed can hold his own in the top lane. My only problem is whenever we've seen Breed pop off is when he's gotten jungle attention.
I mean, Wei should be used to this by now, right? All right, bot wants me, top wants me, mid wants me.
But
I
this
think Xiaohu actually changed his playstyle, right?
no,
Just
no,
to facilitate.
Shao is fine. Like Shao is the one who moves around.
Yeah,
Sees
RNG changed up some things RNG is playing a lot more like they did in 2021. Like
mm,
Xiaohu took on a bit of Krine's role, and he's still so much better at it. But you know, he became a much more supportive mid. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But my thing is that RNG showed success at MSI
Mm-hmm.
because um they were like Gala and Ming were just
Yeah,
absolutely godlike.
They were basic. Gala and Ming were basically like, all right. We can just take care of ourselves. Wei, you go top lane. We're good.
Oh, but that's why I think that if they rather focused on going bot lane, that would have been better. But again, it's like all of a sudden we're seeing Kales in the top lane. Maybe it'll just work out. But I don't know. Like,
I think it's hard to have a carry top lane if you really don't give jungle attention to it at all. Even though
yeah.
regardless whether it's Kale, whether it's
Breed
like
is
Jace,
definitely a
whether
better
it's
top laner than Bin.
Gwen.
Breed is definitely a better top laner than Bin.
Yeah, to all you
But
Western fans out there, Breeze is really good. He
yeah,
really is. I feel like BLG did not utilize him properly at
no,
all.
they didn't. But
I don't think BLG utilized most of their players properly. To be honest.
no. But if you looked at BLG's last series against who did they play? I think they played LNG. They actually look pretty good. BLG actually look pretty good. Like, yeah, they're not talented enough given LNG, but
Wait,
they
did
look pretty
Iwandi play
good.
for LNG? Did Iwandi play for LNG?
Yes,
Please
I
say
wanted
yes.
it. I wanted it.
Fuck. Thank God. Thank God.
No, but it's like when I was seeing them, I'm like, yeah, BLG looks pretty good. BLG looks very proactive. Like even Bin fit at times, even though it's Bin. Bin actually had a very good game that series.
This may end up being a really good swap then for both
Yeah.
BLG and RNG. We'll see though.
But
I probably gonna take
my
Breathe
thing
a bit
with
of time
Breathe
to
is
acclimate,
I
though.
don't know if this is the right move going forward. Because
You know what? I'll have faith. That RNG will make Breathe good.
Whether he will fit immediately. Because if he doesn't fit and they have that growing pains, I don't know. Like, that's a bit of a tough pill to swallow.
I mean, it happened already in spring with Bin, right?
If it happens with Breed again, then I mean, you know what I mean. But I think they have more of a leeway now because rookie's not going to play for a while.
Yeah.
Because I believe Rookie already reached Rookie and Summit both reached China because Summit is joining FPX.
Yeah.
And Rookie's apparently already entered China, but he can't play probably before the first.
Wait, I just realized you said Summit was joining FPX.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Hey, I mean, I would have showed you my LPL list, but I think it's redundant now because there's been a few games and it's redundant now.
Yeah,
because,
fine,
everything goes.
You don't need to.
But I rated FPX really low.
How low?
Like 14th.
14th?
Yeah.
That's a bit too low, don't you think?
No, I think it's accurate.
Really?
So let me explain why, okay? So I think UP got a whole lot better.
Okay.
I think AL is going to make playoffs.
All right, fair enough.
RA still exists. I think RA is going to be pretty good. They're going to be the playoff hunt, but they're going to fight for it. OMG, in my opinion, will drop out of playoffs, but still be around the
Still be
the
decent, you mean?
the 11, 12 spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have, I think WE is going to be better because they got SMLZ.
Yeah, I
And
agree with
Beisham's
that.
coming back, and at Beisham's playing, even though they got wrecked today.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who did they play today? It was TES, right? TES
I
wrecked
mean,
them.
yeah, I mean, it's TS. Come on,
TES
give me a
wrecked them.
break.
TES wrecked them. So yeah, it's TES, but so TES wrecked them. So I think W is going to be better, and then
Mhm.
we still already have the BLGs, the LNGs, the Weibos, the V5s. We still have them. Like Rookie is going to be missing for a while, but V5's not going to be as worse as dropping out of top 10. So I mean, and FPX to me went too high in spring.
Mm. You think they overperformed a lot,
Yeah,
basically? Okay, fair
and
enough.
and I think 14th is perfect
I mean,
because
if they
15,
bring
16, and
in,
17 is IG, and IG whooped them.
I guess if they bring in Summit, they're it's Xiao Lao who really the problem for this
No,
team.
no, no. I don't think Shallow is the problem, but I think,
No,
but
not you, but
IG.
not you,
Listen,
but like,
IG whooped them. IG was 15th on my list. IG whooped them. So you see what I mean?
yeah, fair enough.
Like I think TT is going to be better too.
No, I agree with you because now, TT looks like they have a stable roster at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, how on earth like do you see this team and you're like, hey, they're gonna be? I'm like, how? Where? It's
Wait, for
confusing, man.
FPX, you mean? For
Yeah,
FPX?
FTX. Yeah, I don't understand it.
I mean, if they bring in Summit, I guess maybe.
No, no, I
But
guess if they bring in Summit, there probably will be some wiggle room, but I kind of feel afraid for Summit given the meta. He's not the kind of player to always switch metas. You know what I mean?
nah, I think Summit's the kind of guy that will definitely just, this is my play style. I will do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come hell or high water, he's just gonna keep doing it. He's gonna keep going. That's basically Summit.
Yeah, but I think I think there's so many teams that got better because the addition, even TT, the addition of Beishuan and Beishuan and Kepler, that's gonna make them better.
I agree. I 100% agree with that.
Like, like, yeah. I
But
mean,
they better put Kepler in immediately.
I
Like,
think they will put Kepler in immediately.
they
I think
better.
I think that's the reason they even brought him because they thought, yeah, Kepler, get in.
Yeah, Puff and Soundwind just ain't it. This duo has been around for a long time. There needs to be some change up
I still think
because
Southwind might be their support.
no, Soundwind still will be their support 100%. But like, you know, change things up. Kepler's a much more capable ADC anyway.
I mean,
IMO.
based on LDL.
Huh?
Based on LDL.
Yeah, no, he is, and we've seen him play in the LPL too, where he actually did a lot of good things.
Yeah. So okay.
So
So
yeah,
again, guys, week one's already over. There's been 2 days of week two. It's a
Mm.
Tuesday in EST time. But
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
yeah, in a
So
few hours
next
we'll
matchup
have LNG playing.
playing against anyone's legend, then TT
AL.
versus V5.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay, so let's talk about some of the. So I thought, for now on, because we have a lot of leagues to talk about, right? And
yeah,
we don't have enough time. We don't have 4 hours, 5 hours. So I think the best way to do it would be to run through some of the matches and just talk about them, and then move on to
yeah.
the next league, right? So from now,
All right.
right?
So
So
which matches do you want to talk about for this week's
LNGAL,
LPL?
I think this is good.
Okay.
I
Okay,
really
yeah,
like
sure.
AL, man. I can't overstate how much I love this AL team.
Okay, yeah. No, that's
Because
fair. That's fair.
like AL, the first series was against RA, and they just completely demolished them.
AL has been in an upward trend, right, since spring.
Since
Like we've
since
just
since end of spring, yeah.
yeah, we've just seen them get better and better and better. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can see them do damage, especially with a roster that maybe a lot of people have already written off, except for Xiao Hao, of course.
Yeah.
But
But I think Betty's been playing really well.
mhm.
Shosho is really coming into his own. And Forge with the kind of picks that they're playing right now, with the mid lane being so varied.
Yeah.
I think this is one of those matters, or one of the situations where AL just flourishes because mid lane doesn't have to carry. He can just mix
Yeah.
lane.
Yeah. He can. He can just pick. He can. Mid laners are pretty much free to do what they want
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
It's like, and it's like, I know it's LNG, but even if they go 2-1, like LNG wins 2-1,
I think.
AL's not gonna be
I,
a
th-
top team, but I think they're really good. They're playoffs bound.
I
Like,
think that's gonna be successful for AL definitely. If they manage to take it to 3 games against LNG and make it close, especially
yeah,
since LNG probably will be a top 4 team this time, maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Hopefully.
I mean,
now
I
that they
don't think
have
so.
now that they
I
have
don't think so.
Iwandi.
I don't think so. I think EDG is starting to come into their form.
Okay.
JDG looks really good,
Okay.
including 369.
Okay.
I mean,
RNG, of
dude.
course. RNG, of course, probably.
Orange hasn't played a game, so Orange is even going to be there. TES is going to be around there. Weibo's going to make a case, but I don't know how they play because God knows what Weibo is about.
V5 maybe.
No, I don't think V5 will be top 4 because the number of games that Rookie might miss. Like,
Okay, they'll have to make a run then in that case.
no, I still think they can, but it'll be a tall order. But if I'm going to be a betting man, I think it will be EDG, JDG, RNG, and TES, not in any particular order.
Okay, I see that. I kind of agree. I
Yeah,
can see that.
I think Weibo V5 will be in the mix. Even LNG will be in the mix, but I don't see it.
All right, LNG
I,
at least
I
top 8. Let's
definitely
not say
think
top 8.
I definitely think EDG, JDG, and RNG will be there. Top 3, top 4. These 3
Okay,
will
fair
be there
enough.
because JDG looks really, really good. Like they've been going up and up.
I feel like this is a meta also.
Kanavi is on a mission.
He's on a mission to
Kanavi and
redeem
Yaga
himself
are on a
from
mission. Kanavi
He's
and
on a
Yaga are on a
mission.
mission. Yeah.
I think this meta would be good for Yagao too.
Yeah, definitely. I think it'll be good for Angel as well because Angel's been playing really well, right? In Weibo. But it's like,
Angel the champion Ocean.
yeah, as I mentioned, it's like SOFM might be the thorn. It's like, I know their drafts have been weird, and everyone will be like, they're drafts. It's not just drafts. It's like, you can win with any draft. You can be weird, but still win. SOFM just looks like he has no impact on these games. If you're really afraid of that, just pick a tank and do something. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I agree. Especially since jungler not having impact is like the worst the worst role to not have impact on. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
I don't understand it. Anyways, so that's LNJAL. But let's throw it out. I think AL's gonna win. I'm hoping. I have faith.
You think AL's gonna win?
I have faith. I seriously have faith.
I'm gonna back LNG on this one. Then we'll see. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the few hours of games, but UP is coming up. I think that's going to be a good series.
That should be a good series too.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good series because I've loved how BLG plays. BLG is playing recently because they've shown they're showing more proactiveness that they haven't shown last split.
Yeah, and especially with the caliber of players that BLG have, you'd expect them to be proactive, right?
Yeah.
You expect them to be the ones taking the initiative.
But, I mean, they did lose to LNG. They pushed it to 3 games, but still lost to LNG. But it's LNG, guys.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
LNG definitely top 8 team for sure. So really
I mean, they're
team.
top 5 talented, for sure. Top 6 talented, for sure. I mean, Tarzan and Doinby should be the best mid jungle duo. Should be.
I mean, they should be. We were saying that since spring, like, all right, this should be the best mid jungle duo in the entire LPL, bar none. Doinby and Tarzan, like, what more could you want? And then that kind of didn't really happen. But maybe the split, right? Maybe the split.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, so
other matchups you're looking forward to: EDG versus JDG, of course. I mean, go watch that one if you guys aren't going to miss.
I mean, I mean, EDG JDG is going to be fire given how their forms look because JDG looks like they're on a mission.
Yeah.
They feel like it feels like the fire that teams come back with when they think that they should have won but they didn't. That's
Yeah.
what JDG feels like they have. It's like maybe they were thinking they could win spring but they didn't, and now they're coming back with like fire and fury because we should have won spring, we didn't. Well, let's go.
I mean, they had a chance to win. I don't know about should have, but they definitely had a chance.
No,
to win.
I think it should have been TES, but JDG looks out of their mind right now.
That's fair. I mean, I think that's the other matchup that we're looking forward to. The other, I guess, AL versus BLG. I think that would be a good one too.
That'll be a good one too. But
that'd be a good one too.
But EDG, JDG, oh lord.
Yeah, that's if you guys miss everything else, just watch that one. At least watch that one. That's gonna be.
It's on a Friday too, so yeah.
Yeah, it's on a Friday. For all the Westerners out there, probably gonna be waking up late. Why not just watch some LPL? Get familiar with some of the teams.
I mean, jeez, like Viper Mako versus Hope Missing. Oof. Oof.
And then top lane, of course, we got Breathe versus 369, which is gonna be definitely gonna be explosive as well.
It's Flandre versus 369. What the hell
sorry, Flandre versus 369. Fuck.
Flandre's been in really good form. Flandre started off really well. It's 369. It's 369. I mean, it's like,
yeah, dude, an informed 369 is very scary. All right, I know he has a tendency to be scary.
He is scary.
I know there's a slumping 369 is basically like you can just you know what I mean. But like if 369 is on form, he is absolutely super dominant, and he will wreck your face.
Yeah,
he will wreck your face in.
Yeah, and then ALBLG is gonna be good because, again,
that'll be a good one too.
I have hopped aboard on the AL train, and if possible, I'm gonna take over conductor. So yeah.
He's gonna be giving out the first class ticket soon, guys.
Hopefully, I'm gonna be the conductor.
This is some early investment from Slayer onto a team, guys. He wants the stonks to go up.
I've been saying this since spring ended that AL's gonna make playoffs in summer.
All right.
It's gonna happen. This team, I'm really high on it. Anything else you want to add for the LPL?
Not much. I want to see WWE succeed, of course. They're fighting Weibo Gaming next, which is have faith in SMLZ. Okay, let's go.
I mean, that's the rest of week 2, but there's also OMG JDG that's gonna come on next Monday, and then next Tuesday we're gonna have RNG Weibo. That's gonna be great. I'm hoping we do an episode before the RNG Weibo game, but if we don't, well, guys, SFM needs to step up. SFM needs to step up. And
otherwise,
we have to see if Breed works.
Their way with him, but no.
Yeah. But we have to see if Breed works. So yeah.
We'll see whether Breed works later. They're going up against not later. On Friday, because RNG is gonna go up against FPX.
Yep. But FPX is a cakewalk. This year FPX not very good. This
it should be, but it should be at least RNG should be dominant here.
Yeah.
We can gouge that at least, right?
Yep.
There should be 2-0 shutout case. RNG win this, right?
Yep. Okay.
And if they don't, then maybe we can say, all right, Breed's probably gonna take some time before he gets comfortable in the RNG system.
Yep.
But I just have faith the RNG system will eventually rein him in. Get things together.
I think RNG's biggest boon is that they got EDG's coach from last year.
Yeah, they did. They did. That was pretty good.
Kenzu's going to really, really dial it in. So yeah.
Dude, the guy has in a win streak so far. He has won everything.
He has won the last 2 international tournaments. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he has. So wait, he's won LPL Summer, then Worlds, LPL Spring.
That's what I said. That's what I said. 2 last international tournaments.
Yeah. So
yeah,
really good coach. Apparently, the guy knows what to do.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway, you got any more to add about the LPL? We move on to a different.
Nope. We can move on.
Where do you want to go next?
LCK.
Yeah, of course.
Because that starts in a few hours too, guys. Yeah. We have, it's a Tuesday. And guess everything. LCK always happens on Wednesdays. So yeah, that's pretty great.
Yay.
So
Yes.
not a lot to talk about with LCK in regards to roster changes, except for the fact that Nagari is back.
Yeah, Nagari is back. That's pretty
But
much
I
the
do want
biggest
to talk
change.
to you about something because I saw this post
Yeah.
like a few hours ago. I was like,
On Reddit?
no, it's from Invin. Invin Global.
Invin.
Invin
Okay,
Global.
Invin.
They're very good at covering LCK stuff, but I'm trying to think that when they start doing some stuff, they don't quite understand what they're doing because they have Nagari as the best top laner for the LCK summer split. I'm like, he hasn't played for us. He hasn't played for a split. How's he number one?
I mean, they're huffing on the hopium, you know.
I'm not good. I'm not good. I'm not calling them out. It's more like, why?
No, because I mean, you are as good as your last performance, right? Oh wait, all right.
But
At
he
least you're
didn't
as
look
good
very
as your
good
last
at
performance.
PX.
All right, wait. You're as good as your last performance in your region for the LCK. I just realized. Yeah, I just realized. Wait, MPX was a disaster.
I mean, for me at least, isn't that a bit of an insult to Zeus? Zeus?
I mean,
It's a bit of an insult to him, right? Because Zeus has been playing really well, even in MSI. I think it's a bit of an insult to him.
to be fair, Nagari did win Worlds, so
He did, but if you talk about recency bias, Zeus has been looking exceptional.
yeah,
And
this is
dude,
definitely not. I think this is not a case of recency bias and more of a case of like everyone's just a fan of Nagari.
I mean, dude, I don't know. But
Or
anyways,
that or they would have been like, all right, we can't just put all of T1 here.
yeah, we can't put all of T1 here.
We can't put all of T1 on this fucking fucking article. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you think about the best players of each role in the region, right? I think number one is Zeus, right?
Okay.
Top lane. Jungle is
Okay.
definitely Canyon because I don't think you can look past Canyon.
Yeah. Okay.
Mid lane's tricky because there's Showmaker, there's Faker, there's Chovy. You can go one of the three, whichever one you
What?
want.
What do you, that's basically a what do you value in a mid laner?
Yeah, what do you value in the mid lane?
type of-
But again, yeah. But I think any of those three would fit. ADC, I
ADC?
think you definitely have to go. I don't think it's Kuma. I definitely think you have to go Deft, and then support is Carry. By mine.
No, Carrier definitely the best support.
I think Deft has been the best support since in last split. Right?
Best ADC. Best ADC.
Yeah, best ADC for sure. Like Deft is like he's been playing for so long and he's this good. It's
True,
unbelievable.
I agree. True, I agree.
Anyways,
Def is just built different. I wish he had the world's title under his belt, but unfortunately.
But again, there's not a lot of changes other than that because
Where's the justice in this world, like right? Like because Deft has been like playing for forever and he's been good for forever. And then guess who won Worlds though? It was Imp.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Wasn't it? That's so sad. It's so sad, right?
That's so sad to think about, right?
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, we'll have to see, how that goes because every LCK team is like, well, most of the rosters haven't changed, so we should still do the same thing. I think the biggest change would probably be, of course, Nagari coming back, but also Nongshim changing their coaching staff because, for the love of God, they need to get their mind straight on what they want to do. That's all I've been saying about them since last split.
I feel like this Nongshim can be good. You know what I mean?
No, Nongshim can be really good. I think Nongshim can be one of those teams that can make playoffs, right?
Like, look at their team. Like, don't tell me this is a bad roster. This is actually a good roster.
No, yeah. Okay, so since we're on the topic of LCK, we'll switch to the other scene, and then we'll watch the LCK tier list our LCK power rankings that I've made. So
wait, you gotta send it to me. I have no idea.
It's on the Discord. It's on Discord.
Okay. I see it. All right, I see it.
So first, obviously, it's T1. They were at MSI finals. Regardless of how they looked at MSI, they're number one for now. Until
they're still number one for now. Yeah, until
Yeah. Number two, I'm still putting Genji because I think they're gonna get better without COVID. Um, and and I think they're going to get better as a team. This is a second split for all the five players to
Well,
play
Genji
together.
played last split with weights on their feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they did.
they were.
They
They
did.
were
And I think Genji is gonna get better, definitely. Third is Damwon. Even though some may argue with me, Damwon should be second. But in my opinion, until and unless I see how Nagari plays, I can't put them on second. And besides that point, I think Damwon has more stuff to fix, especially with their decision making at times. So
no, yeah, I feel like strategy is Domon's biggest weak point right now.
no, I I
They have
I,
the
I think they're
players, right?
lacking in the shot calling department ever since Beryl left.
Yeah, you can see
Right?
how much
Yeah,
value Beryl had in
yeah,
the squad when
yeah.
she left.
And then we have
Well, at
DRX.
least, at least, Damwon theoretically doesn't have a hole in the top lane anymore. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they don't. They don't. But then we have DRX at fourth, even though KDF beat them in last bit. But I think that was I think DRX's solo laners couldn't have played worse. But
Yeah, Kingen should be
I'm
playing a lot
expecting Kingen
better.
and Zika to play better, especially with the meta. I think Zika is going to
Yeah,
be more freed up to play
yeah.
whatever he wants. So I think they're definitely going to be better. And I think Deft and Beryl are just going to keep doing what they've been doing. And yeah,
Wait, is Beryl part of
Deft
DRX?
and Beryl, come on, man.
All right, yeah, they are. Fuck. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God
You're
damn
right.
it.
You're right.
God damn it, Miles. Um,
Damn it! Sorry, it's been a while since I looked at LCK. All right.
but yeah, but Deft and Beryl, definitely great. Right?
I don't really have arguments. Yeah. Kwangdong Freaks
Fifth.
fifth.
Yeah, yeah. So
Agreed.
again,
Okay. Yeah.
again, they
Fair
really
enough.
played well in the playoffs,
Hmm.
and they might have a support change. They did bring in a support from the LCK Challengers team. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
going to replace Hoyt, but there might be a possibility for that. We
I
need to keep an
mean,
eye out for that.
why not?
I
Why
mean,
not? Right.
yeah, yeah,
Might as well
but
try.
I think KDF has the best like they have the best solo lane. They're probably one of the best solo lanes in the LCK. Like
Yeah.
Keen and Fate, jeez, that's stacked. Their only
Mm.
biggest weakness I feel is their jungle. I don't know what Ellen's gonna do. I'm sorry, Ellen, but dude, you gotta show me more. But
True.
yeah,
True. True. I agree. I
yeah,
agree.
but okay. Six, I still have Bro, Fred Bion, because I think they played really well. I think they're going to keep continuing. I think the meta gives Lava more options because Lava's
Hmm.
been the kind of player who facilitates more often than not, and this is going to give him more opportunities to flourish. And then
Yeah.
and then it's going to give Umti and Morgan all they need because Morgan's been awesome.
Yeah. Morgan's been really good. You would never think that Morgan was a joke in the LPL, but
Hey, Morgan. Morgan's been really good. So Morgan's been good last split, and I think Brion's got go more upside going forward.
all right.
Nongshim
Yeah.
is seventh. I think Nongshim could take sixth spot or fifth spot, depending on how that goes, because I think 5, 6, 7 could easily swap. 4, 5, 6, 7 could easily swap depending on how they
God
perform.
damn. If only Nongshin could fix their like decision
No, I
making.
think Nongshim needs to fix their decision making, and then they have to fix like the fact that what they're doing. Because Dread, I've seen most of their games last split. Dread is really aggressive, but the other players are not. That's the
There's the
problem.
dread timer, right? Everyone thinks about the dread timer.
No, but but
20 minutes to
but
just.
but when Dread makes engages, when I look at it in a vacuum, I'm like, Dread's making good engage, and then no one follows up. I'm like, why? Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
shrug. Like that's pretty much my thing. And then we have obviously
Katie Rolster.
Katie Roster. I think the brightest
No.
spot is Rascal.
The Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
Rockstar Games.
I think Rascal is definitely the one big hope for this team. Like Katie always is at times. But my bigger concern with the team is Arya.
Arya and Cuz. I mean, Cuz is fine,
Cause
I
is
think.
why I think Arya didn't play really well last split, and he has to show that he deserves a spot because if he doesn't, Vikla's gonna take his spot for real.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, being like the number one mid laner in the LJL does not really translate.
yeah,
I would imagine,
Yeah, it
unfortunately.
doesn't. Sadly speaking. But yeah, hope. I think KT could have a chance, but I don't know. Ninth is
I mean,
Hanwha.
we'll see.
Ninth is Hanwha.
I
Well,
mean,
I mean, I think they got a really good jungle mid for going forward because On Fleek is really good, and then Kyrus could turn out to be very good. Vista's already a very good support. It's like
yeah.
I'm not sold on Dudu, obviously, and Sandy. We know his track record.
I mean, yeah, obviously. I
Yeah,
mean, well,
yeah,
what's the most notable thing Samdi did? Be on E Star along with PP God.
yes, exactly.
That's basically the most
Yeah,
notable thing Sandy has
and then
done.
lastly we have Sandbox, and I'm like, yeah. I mean,
Kind of an uninspired team, to be honest.
I mean, at least they got a better ADC now. No, like Prince is back against a better ADC.
Yeah,
But
Prince
I, don't
Prince
know,
is
I
pretty
mean, I
good.
mean, I don't understand. I don't understand this roster. So yeah.
All right, so I mean, we talk about the rosters. Looking at the first week, what matchups are you looking forward to?
Well, let's look at it. Well,
I
for
mean, I
me
don't
at
think they're
least,
really
Bro versus
powerhouses right
DK,
now.
Bro versus DK, because
Okay, yeah, that should be a good one.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's always a series where DK somehow starts winning and all wins the first game, and then Bro just smacks him in the face because, well,
DK's weak kryptonite, bro.
yeah. But I think Bro's gonna have competitive games throughout the split. So
hmm
I wouldn't I wouldn't miss any of their games because they've always been the competitive team regardless of what their talent ceiling is, because their talent ceiling has often been not as high as the rest. But they always
They
have the
they
right game plan, the right attitude, the
they make
right.
do, right? They make
No,
do
it's not just
with what they
make do.
have.
They have the right amount of strategy in their system that
hmm
they can compensate for it. Like they have the
Yeah.
right amount of team play. So yeah. I mean,
Yeah, if you don't have firepower, make up for it with,
yeah,
with
and
your
the
strategy,
DRS
right?
bro will be really good. I mean, T1 Nongshim could turn out to be good, but I don't know. I mean, Nongshim,
Maybe.
you know, Nongshim. Nongshim DRS
T-
might be good because
we have of course El Clasico, the KT roster versus T1, but I don't think that's going to be a
I mean T1's good.
good.
T1 should wipe that series.
Yeah, they should. I don't think that's gonna be
I
a
mean, I don't
contest.
know, man.
But the casters are gonna be like, oh, this KT roster
Yeah,
versus T1. You know
I
what I
think the
mean?
best series is actually in week 2, but we can talk about week 2 next week. So
Yeah.
leave it off.
All right. Nongshim versus
PS
DRX,
PS
maybe.
PS DK is playing Genji and T1.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
That's fire.
that's a that's a spicy week too, and they're starting with that too.
Yep.
Genji versus DK is the
Yep.
start. Goddamn.
Yep. So
Starting
we
off
can
with a
talk about the
banger.
next week, but this is gonna, like, I think I've hopes based on my, based on the list I made. I've hopes for Genji. I think, but the one thing I want to throw out there is that with T1 playing how they did in MSI, I'm a bit concerned.
You
Like,
mean you're concerned that they'll regress
no, I'm concerned that they
because of what
might be
happened?
they might not be number one in LCK. I'm really
I
concerned.
mean, yeah. RNG basically showed the game plan. Like, all right, this is how you
Like,
take down
I
T1.
think Genji is gonna get better, right? I think
Yeah,
Genji and DK are both gonna get better. It's more like, is T1 going to?
yeah. Do you have faith T1's going to get better? Is the
I
question.
don't know. It's like,
Like with Paul, like with the head coach's attitude, Paul. I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm not sure
Like,
about this one, Chief.
it's like T1's problem is not just drafting. It's like Guma seems very, very limited.
I think Mamasai, like, I wouldn't say. Would you say expose Guma or like?
No, I wouldn't say exposed. It's like they showed who he is. He's a
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a
That's basically
very
expose. That's what
good.
expose means.
No,
That's what expose means.
I don't think they exposed him because he's been like this since he's joined T1. He's not. He's a very exceptional. He's exceptionally mechanic. He's exceptionally mechanical. Like, he's very gifted mechanically. It's just his champion pool is like short. Like, he doesn't have a lot of champions in his arsenal.
Yeah, he's not the second coming of Deft, guys, because Deft is still here. Also,
Also, that's really good.
also that's really fucking good. That's true.
Like I think
Anyway,
the
I
influence
mean,
of Carrier, I think the influence of Carrier has
I also think
massively.
Karius stonks went super high
No,
after
yeah,
MSI.
no. I think Carrier massively increased the stocks of
Guma,
stocks of Goma. Yeah,
I agree.
I think he massively did
100%
that
agree.
because now you can see, well, Carrier is so good, but what about the rest? None. Zilch.
Karius really good. Owner kind of got out jungled. Not gonna lie.
No, Owner got out jungle because I don't think Owner was in the greatest of form. I wouldn't blame Owner too much, but I
Yeah.
think Wei was in exceptional form.
No, yeah, Wei was absolutely killing it. I think everyone on RNG was just super good, pretty much, except maybe Bin. Bin was
Yeah,
questionable at
but
times a
I
lot,
think
but
Bin played really well in the finals.
in the finals, yeah, Bin played really well. That Gwen was something else,
Yeah.
but there were sometimes the Bin was questionable. I'm talking about the tournament as a whole,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
everyone in RNG was basically firing on all cylinders that
Yeah.
tournament.
But I'm concerned with T1 because like they have to get better because I think Genji and DK are definitely going to be better because DK got Nagari and then Genji has time.
Yeah,
Then you got time.
T1 T1 does not want to end up like EDG last split. All right,
Yeah.
he got overtaken. Like,
I'm not EDG RNG.
no, last split.
Oh, last player EDG. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I got
EDG,
it. I
EDG.
got
They
it.
don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to feel. They
Yeah.
don't want to feel
Yeah.
like them, where
But
they
for
just get
now, T1
overtaken
should
by
be number
DK.
one. T1 should be favorites. It's just
Yeah,
I'm a bit
I mean,
concerned.
hopefully they learned from MSI, right? And
Yes.
they fixed their plans going into
Yeah.
the LCK.
I'm still hoping Genji wins because I think Genji's got the highest ceiling out of all the LCK teams. I think Genji's got the highest
Damn,
ceiling. It's just
damn, it's a good. TDS was here, he'd be fighting you on that one.
no, he'd definitely be fighting me. He's a T1 fan,
He'd be fighting you on that one right there.
no, but I definitely think no. I don't think he'd fight me on the fact that Genji has the highest ceiling. I don't think Genji's the better team. I think Genji has
And
the highest
I
ceiling.
think he still thinks T1 has the highest ceiling.
I mean, if
think
anyone's in
that's his-
Guma, can he fix his champion pool issues in a month or in a few weeks? No.
I mean, that should be a lot of time, right?
No.
9 weeks.
Not
in
for
order-
pro play.
9
Not for
weeks.
pro play, mate.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of have a different method right now, anyway.
Yeah, but
It still should be.
that's what concerns me.
It should still be like AD carries your main carry, right?
No, that's what concerns me. Right? Because all
Fair
of a
enough.
sudden now Carrier has to play enchanters. I'm pretty sure LCK is going to be full enchanters all of a sudden
Oh my god.
because LCK. And but I think the only
Carry all about that.
I think the only ones
who
who'll probably put some weird picks are probably Lehans and Barrel because Lehans doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, Lehansley like full sends it every
No,
time.
Lehans doesn't give a shit. But yeah, that's all LCK. Let's move on. You know.
Yeah, all right.
LEC.
LEC.
Well,
Europe.
yeah, we can't talk about
Very-
LEC without talking about a lot of roster changes because
Oh
LEC.
man, there've been so many. All right.
Okay,
Let's bring them
so
up.
obviously let's start with the major ones, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, Fnatic likely not playing Razork. But there's not been an
Yeah.
official announcement. That's the thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
when's LEC starting again?
In a few days.
In a few days, all right. So who's playing for Fnatic?
I don't know, but maybe I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? But I think Razork's still going to play at this point because we heard a lot of rumors. None of it happened.
Yeah, I think all right. So looking at the rosters right now, Astralis, they have Vishishachi now in the top lane replacing White Knight. Was that the big problem for the team?
No.
No, I don't think White Knight was the big problem, but they did replace Zanzara.
And Promiscu. But I think Promiscu played well
Promiscu.
enough. I think Promiscu played well enough last
Promiscu
split.
definitely wasn't the worst support last split. Like
Yeah,
everyone claimed
I think he
him to
played
be.
well enough to the point that like definitely. But I think they went with Junghoon, who's apparently very good, but new region, we don't know, we shall see. But
I don't think I've
getting
ever even heard
Xerxes,
of him.
maybe the experience will help, right? Maybe the experience jungler will help, like they are.
Yeah,
And
maybe that
Jung-hoon.
could be
And
the case.
Jung-hoon. So maybe that's the
And
play. But
Kobe is like, he's reliable.
Kobe
He's a
reliable,
reliable
yeah.
ADC.
So
He's a reliable ADC.
maybe I think Astrology is going to improve a bit, but I don't know how much. But they're going to improve a bit. Um,
Yeah.
like like we'll get to my power rankings in a sec. But let's talk about the roster changes first. Um,
Excel, nothing. They didn't change
so
anything. If
Excel
it
didn't
ain't
change
broke,
anything. No. Fnatic didn't. Well,
might
supposed
be
to,
changing
but didn't.
Resark. All right, yeah. G
G2
G2
didn't,
also not.
obviously. Matt
Yeah,
did.
obviously they're
Matt
not.
got Niski.
Okay, I think that's a straight up upgrade. Not gonna
That's a
lie.
straight up. That's straight up
It's
upgrade. I think that
10
makes
out
them.
of 10 upgrade.
I think that makes
10
them a
out of
whole
10
lot better. I
upgrade.
think that makes them a whole lot better. That's
10
it.
out of 10 upgrade. Let's go,
No,
Niski.
I think that makes them a whole lot better. That's my take.
I agree. I super agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Niski being here will free Elyoya a lot to
And
do
then,
what he needs to do.
and then the fact that we have a meta where they can play anything and it's Niski in the mid
Oh
lane.
boy.
Like,
The
jeez.
Mad Line stonks be high
I
right
mean,
now. All right.
Niski stonks. Jeez. It's Niski.
Is Niski stonks true?
I mean, yeah, I think this bodes well for Matt because the meta is kind of shifting to a point where they can play a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
Wukong's really strong. Hey, I was on this team.
All right. Misfits.
Mrs. They
Irrelevant's
got
going.
irrelevant. Apparently, he's really good, but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen much of the ERL. So, but apparently he's really good. So,
All
but
right. I
given
mean, we'll
how
see.
Hirit was playing, I think irrelevant might be good. Who knows?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, maybe Misfits gaming like one. What do you call this? One change away from
Peak,
hitting their
peak.
peak
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. But I think they overperformed last split. That's me.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Vitea's still really good, guys.
Yeah,
Don't get us
Vito's still
wrong.
really good.
He's still really good.
Yeah, then we have Rogue. I think Rogue's still gonna be very good as usual. Rogue's always really good.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think Rogue's gonna fall
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
I don't think they'll win, but
no.
they're definitely gonna be in the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, SK has not had any changes. Like JNX just changed his name to JNX. That's it.
All right, BDS Agresivo in the top lane.
So BDS finally did what I wanted them to do. Kick out Adam. Adam. I mean, some people were saying it's funny that Adam was removed or replaced when Olaf Top became a thing. It's sad, but yeah, you don't get to stay on this team if you're not playing well enough.
Yeah, I agree.
So Agresivo, I'm glad Agresivo is getting a better shot. He was on the Misfits team with Hirit, but obviously Hirit was playing so well last year that Agresivo didn't get a spot. I think this definitely gives him an opportunity to
show what he's made of.
Yeah. With Synchro,
All right, Vitality.
with Synchro, obviously,
Vitality.
with Synchro.
Yeah,
And
this
then,
should be a good.
You
hopefully it's
didn't
a good
mention
top
as well. BDS also changed the support.
Oh shit! Really? I
Yeah,
didn't realize.
yeah.
Dote.
Erdot. Yeah,
Dot. Okay, so BDS looking like a Polish
Yeah.
squad right now.
it is.
All right, fair enough. Now we just need a Polish mid and Polish ADC. You get a full pole team.
Okay, Vitality. Now this
Vitality.
is where the biggest changes were made.
I'm surprised Haru is still playing. Not gonna lie,
Yeah, not gonna lie.
but this should be good for the team, right?
No, but they got Bo and Selfmade's gone. So yeah, Selfmade's gone.
The plan is to eventually put Bo in the main roster, right? I think
Yes.
that's
I think that's the
eventual
plan, but I don't understand this. I don't think Selfmade was the problem. I think Selfmade was good enough, and I think it's because of Selfmade they won games. I thought
Honestly, I
actually
feel like-
Person Alfari at times were just liabilities.
I feel like self-made. I mean, if you think of it in terms of gameplay, it doesn't make sense. If you think of it in terms of brand value, I guess that's where Vitality are looking at.
Yeah, I don't.
They'd rather have Brix and Alfari be the faces of the team rather than self-made.
Which is what I don't understand, my man.
I mean, maybe it will work out. Vitality, we'll see.
Oops. My camera's
I don't
acting up a bit, but yeah, I fixed my camera. Very good.
All right.
Okay, so Now, okay. Now let's go to my power rankings.
Yeah.
So obviously it's the LCK one. We now have the LEC one. Yes, there we go, guys. Okay, so LEC, I have G2 at number one because of course they were at MSI semifinals. You know,
Yeah.
gotta give the
Fnatic
props.
number 2.
Fnatic number two because Fnatic should have been one, but they choked it. Three is Mad Lions. Three is Rogue. Sorry, Rogue.
Okay. Yeah.
Rogue's very strong. Rogue's pretty good. Fourth is Mad Lions because I think Niski's is a straight up upgrade. And
You're putting Vitality above Misfit.
yes, I am.
Okay.
Because I think
Why?
again, because I think Misfits has overperformed. Misfits overperformed last play.
All right. Fair enough.
So I don't think they're like even with Hyrule, like I don't think Vitality is going to get. I mean, they might, but I think they're gonna be fifth. I think they should be fifth. They're around fifth.
Okay.
I don't think they're good as top four because if I were to bet, I think definitely G2, Fnatic, and Rogue will be better, and Mad will be better because, well,
They upgraded mid.
they just it's like because I think the meta fit these four teams better than Vitality because now Perks has to play all of these different mid lane picks like Swain. I don't know. And then Alfari has to play what? Alfari's gonna get GP all the time? No, they're gonna ban GP. What then? It's like
Yeah.
it's like I think with Vitality there's too many variables. So I think the top four is a safe bet. I have seventh at Excel. I think Excel could easily overtake Misfits, given how
Yeah,
Misfit
I was
plays.
thinking that too. That was what I was thinking too.
I
Depends
think
on whether
six,
Misfits
I think six,
fall from
seven is really close, but I would give Misfits the edge because of how Vatio plays.
Yeah, Misfits have that X factor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
They have that X factor.
but I think Excel could easily be sixth. SK, I put them over to Astralis because I have no idea what to expect from Astralis. But
And BDS, I mean, sure, they changed their top laner, but still.
I mean, top lane and jungle and support, but we have to see, right? We have to see
Yeah.
first. Have to see it to believe it. But yeah, that's pretty much
Alright.
that.
So let's talk
We're
about the matchups then. Going into week one, it's just gonna be
Vitality
super weak.
Mad! That's the first game.
Okay, yeah,
That's gonna
starting
be
off with a
good.
banger, I guess.
That's
That
gonna
should
be
a good
bang. That's
one.
gonna be good.
Then we have Rogue Fnatic too.
Yeah,
So-
we have Rogue Fnatic too. That's gonna be pretty nice. But
So-
I'm curious about how Razork plays. Ever since the rumors came out that Razork's not gonna be with the team, it's like, I mean,
He'll either full send it or it'll light the fire under his ass.
yeah, but yeah, or he just starts sending it and then Fnatic just brings up their academy jungler.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
All right. Next
then-
up, it's going to be.
it's a super week by the way. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, guys.
Yeah. Next up, it's going to be.
next
for
is
the
going-
day two. Which one are you looking forward to? Rogue vs G2 should be a good one.
Or
yeah, there we
Rogue
go.
vs G2 should be really good. And then there's I think Vitality Misfits.
Yeah,
gonna
Vitality
be fun.
Misfit should be a good one too.
That's fun. That's gonna be pretty fun. Then there's
And third day, Rogue Mad. Of course, you know.
Rogue Man, of course.
Rogue, of
Rogue's
course it is.
Rogue's got a pretty hard day week one.
Actually, yeah, I just realized they have to fight Fnatic, G2, and Mad immediately. What the fuck?
Rogue's got a really hard week one. Not gonna lie.
All the good matches involve them, actually. Now I think about it. Just watch Rogue, I guess. When Rogue comes
Just
out,
as
you know
Rogue,
it's
guys.
probably gonna be-
Just as Rogue, guys. Rogue. but my thing is, I think Matt's gonna be better. But how much better? That's what I'm waiting to see. G2.
Yeah.
I'm like G2. What form do they come in with? They did play well at MSI for a good stint, but then they just fell off a cliff.
They played well at the start and then
then fell off a
proceeded to
cliff.
not. Yeah, then proceeded to not. And then everything go. And then something happened and G2 lost their magic
and then
somehow.
I'm keen to see how Fnatic starts, and then Rogue's always going to be consistent, so I'm not too worried about Rogue.
Okay, fair. I guess
I mean,
that's
given
pretty much
Rogue's track record, I'm not too worried about Rogue. So yeah,
a track record in the regular season at least. They
yeah,
probably-
exactly. But I think they played well. I think they played decent in the last playoffs, even though G2.
No, they did. They definitely.
I mean, G2 really clicked.
G2
So-
just completely they went full Super Saiyan mode. They powered up. You know what I mean?
No, it's it's like, they went Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, they're Super
Complete
Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Blue. Like,
They went Ultra Instinct on these.
yeah.
On these.
I mean, dude, like seriously, no, that was brilliant. But yeah,
Yeah, but
I think there's a lot to look forward to because I want to see how aggressive plays. I definitely want to see how, like irrelevant
I only
plays.
wonder
So
about
there's a
G2
few players
whether
I'm looking forward to. Yeah,
I
Go
only
on.
wonder whether G2 can keep the momentum. Like
That's a,
going
that
into
that's a really good question because now that G2 has won something, it's like can G2 keep it up? Because again, LEC has only 3 spots, so it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, and there are definitely a lot of decent
I
teams
mean,
in the
definitely
LEC
the
that could
favorites will
fight
be
for it.
G2, Fnatic, and Rogue, but you can't put past Mad and Vitality because what if Mad or Vitality wins the split? All of a sudden, we're like, what?
I-
Right? I'm like, what?
I think Mad winning the split would be a lot more okay in my head than Vitality
I'm
winning the
sure,
split.
but it could happen. It could happen. But yeah, it'll be interesting. LEC. Like, there's been a few changes. There's a few players I want to watch. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it should be a fun split for Europe.
Yep.
Should we move to NA?
Not that they're gonna win worlds or something, but yeah, still fun.
I feel
still
like
fun to watch.
I feel like 2019 was their best shot and they flubbed it. So
Yeah,
What
but
you gonna
it
do?
was against FPX, dude.
yeah, fair
That
enough.
person at FPX was just
An FPX
really good.
that solved the meta.
Yeah.
An FPX that solved the meta. So
yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean, that FPX was just really good. I think even then, 2018 people were saying, that was probably GT's best shot, but IG, man, oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah. You mean Fnatic's best shot? You mean?
Yeah, no, I mean EU's best shot. Some might argue that
Yeah.
2018 was their best shot, but man, Rookie and
I
the
mean,
Shy were like.
I feel like Yuki and the
Different.
Shy were just. Yeah,
I
they
mean,
were
the
different.
Shy
teams in
still tries to play
2018.
the same, and Rookie is still like they both still try to play the same. Rookie still has somewhere near that level, but like these two are just icons.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyways,
All right, shall we move to NA?
yeah, NA.
I don't think there's been much changes with regards to
I mean,
NA.
there has a bit.
I mean, besides TSM getting Maple.
I mean, the changes have been that like 100 Thieves is really sticking with Someday.
Yeah, they are.
Like-
Cloud9, they don't have Summit anymore. He's getting replaced. Fudge going back to the
Oh,
top
yeah,
lane.
we're
and
gonna talk
they
about
got
them.
back Jensen.
Yeah. Obviously, they're getting Jensen and Sven's apparently support now.
Yeah, Sven's playing support. Okay, actually, never mind. That's a pretty big change for Cloud9. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It looks like Berserker's invested though.
Yeah,
He's
CLG is
"Alright,
making
I'm
a change."
American now." Team
Yeah.
America.
I think CLG made a change, right?
Did they?
I think the top laner changed. Oh, it's Dokla.
Dokla?
Yeah.
Wait, I can't see who their teams are. Wait, Dokla contracts Palafox, Luger, and Poom.
Yeah, Jenkins went to their academy team and Dokla joined from their academy.
I mean, I think Dokla's been performing well in academy, so it's nice to see him get a shot again. We'll see how
guess.
it goes. We'll see how it goes. I have more faith in Counter Logic gaming than TSM, to be honest.
Oh, definitely.
Anyway, Dignitas, Gams.
Gamsu.
What am I looking at, bro? The fuck am I looking at?
It's Gamsu.
Oh my god. Oh, am I in 2015? What's going on here?
Gamsu.
This man just hopping games like it's nothing.
It's
Like he just
Gamsu,
goes,
guys.
becomes a pro in league, then be like, all right, I'm gonna be an Overwatch pro now, and then switches back to league. Like what?
Gamsu, guys.
And he went back to the same org too. He went back to the same org
I mean,
too. It's Dignitas.
Gamsu's top laner all of a sudden. I'm like, dude. But yeah, I think River's really good, so yeah.
No, River's good. Blue, I'm not sold on him completely. Neo's good. Biofrost is also decent. I think
Yeah.
Dignitas gonna have
Yeah.
decent split,
And then we
probably.
have the team that was in MSI EG.
I think EG gonna get better.
I don't know. We'll talk about that. But yeah, FlyQuest, they do have a new top laner. I believe.
Oh yeah, they do. They have Philip.
What happened to Kumo?
I have no idea what the fuck happened to Kumo.
Kumo went back to the academy roster. Interesting.
Hmm.
I thought he was playing well enough,
I
but
thought he was. I thought he was okay, but maybe they thought they needed to try
yeah.
something new
But
with
I
the
think five.
roster.
I think five is going to be good.
I feel like was good. They're the only
Yeah.
team that gave a challenge
Yeah.
to Ishii.
Yeah. Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians again. Pretty nice.
Golden Guardians. They didn't change anything. They still have the same roster,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they're
Pretty
sticking with it.
nice. Pretty nice. Not bad. Immortals made a
Uh,
lot of changes.
Kenvi is not playing.
Yeah.
Filipino represent. Let's go.
Yeah. I think definitely Kenvy's the obviously the thing that people are looking at. Like, yeah, nice to have him have a chance. And then
Yeah, basically we'll see how he plays in the LCS. Now I don't wanna
and
tempt fate or anything, but the last time a Filipino was in the LCS, he won 4 splits in a
oh
row.
damn, hey, hey, and then we only have TL. TL has no changes this time. Core JJ can play from the start. So yeah,
TL, I think. What do you think about TL?
we're gonna talk about it.
Okay,
And then
okay.
lastly, we have TSM. Made the one change. They got Maple.
They'll get Carson next. Don't worry about it. They're gonna rebuild.
Retirement
Buffalo.
home. No, I think Karsa would rather retire than play here.
Carson
In NA.
did want to play for TSM before, but TSM didn't want.
No. I think Karsa would retire rather than play in NA. No.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's been competitive
It's not
for too
basically
long.
the same thing, though.
No, I think he's been competitive for too long.
It's not basically the same thing. Though.
No. I think he's been competitive for too long. He'd rather just sit and chill.
Yeah, exactly. NA.
NA's not sit and chill. NA's just depression, man. But anyways, now we'll move on to my power rankings for the LCS. It's going to be a
Alright.
bit of a surprise.
You have Team Liquid over 100 Thieves in EG.
Yes, I do.
Okay, why?
Okay. Now,
You're the biggest 100 Thieves stan ever. What happened?
I am high on 100 Thieves, and I'm still fairly on 100 Thieves, but I cannot discount the fact that TL's team is this talented. I think one split was enough for Bjergsen to get his rust off.
Okay,
To
so
scrape-
you think the split
to
he's just
scrape
gonna
the
come back
rust off.
stronger?
He's like, okay, scrape it off. Yeah, you're good.
Alright, fair enough.
And then I think Bippo played pretty well, and I think he's going to get better with this team. Hansama and Core JJ have more time now with Core JJ having the whole weird weird passport thing, So,
Yeah, now he should be back fully with the team.
yeah,
So
yeah, and back fully with the team. We're good, and so I think TL is going to be good. TL should be the favorites to win LCS because how EG won LCS last split was like how G2 won LEC.
you think it's a one-off?
Yeah, I definitely think EG's one is a one-off, G2's one is not, because I think G2 can replicate that. I don't think EG can because given the meta, I don't think the meta favors EG.
I mean, fair. Alright.
Because Jojo and Danny always tries to have skill expression, and
I think it will work out for them when it comes to team fighting, right? Because if the
yeah,
meta
maybe.
goes into team fighting,
but I
would
don't
favor
think
EG
we're gonna
a
have a
lot.
situation where TL and 100 Thieves both shit the bed
Yeah, no.
because
I
they
think
both shit the
TL
bed.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
kind of did against EG. They kind of did.
Yeah, they kind of did. So yeah, 100 Thieves. I think they were in finals, so I think 100 Thieves winning is a bigger shot than not. But I think TL is just overall talented, and 100 Thieves. I think they're gonna have more. Like I think Abadage will have to step up this split. If not, we have a problem. I don't think
Yeah.
Abadage had a very good split. Had a very good spring. So if he steps up, I think I could see them winning the whole thing. Again.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
EG, I think they're still going to be in the mix. They're definitely. If I were to pick the 3 teams that will make Worlds, I think it's going to be the top 3 I mentioned, right? Because I think EG is definitely going to edge out the rest. They have a very high ceiling, but I'm a bit concerned with how Jojo and Danny will play in this meta.
Okay.
That's what I'm
I
a bit.
think Danny and Jojo will be fine. And I'm not sure about Jojo. I think Danny will be fine.
Danny might be fine, but I'm a bit concerned with Jojo for sure.
Yeah, Jojo. Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm more concerned about Jojo than Danny. That's for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And speaking of shitting the bed,
Cloud9. So the reason I have Cloud9 in fourth is because I have no idea what to expect from Sven.
I think Jensen's just good enough to be
No, I
honest.
think Jensen's really good, but I don't know what to expect from Sven, and I don't know how Fudge deals with top lane again. Because last time we saw him, he was
Fudge
really
is more
good.
natural.
Last time we saw him, he was really good, but I think top lane in NA has gotten better since he last played.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think some days found some form. Impact's really good.
Has a contest with Bippo. Yeah.
I think Whippo, like I think top lane's gotten better. Even though we have gaps in top lane, I don't understand.
Then immediately Gamson just wrecks everyone, right? That would be the most fucking.
Yeah. But anyways, fifth we have FlyQuest. I have good hopes for FlyQuest because I think there's a very good team. Even though they got Philip, we have to see how he plays. But I think Jose Diodo and Tukui very good mid jungle, and Johnson and Afremo, we all know what they're what they're made of. So yeah.
Yeah.
Six is CLG Golden Guardians. They really impressed me last split.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna get better. Blaze Olive is really is starting out to be a very good NA mid laner.
All right, I don't really have problems with everything else, but like, why would you put? My question is, why would you put TSM over Immortals?
Okay.
Like, okay, Counter Logic, Gaming, Dignitas, all right, 6, 7, 8, all right, that's fine.
Okay, they changed the jungler. I can't.
Oh.
I can't. Like, yeah. I can't.
Okay, but TSM changed their mid laner.
Yeah, but. Yeah. So.
I don't know. I feel
I think the mid lane was really bad, and I think Maple, regardless of how he plays, is an upgrade.
All right, fair enough, I guess.
So I think Immortals can prove me wrong, but for now, I think based on what I'm seeing, I have a completely unproven jungler versus a close to retirement mid laner. I still trust a close to retirement mid laner because he's experienced.
You should at least know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Non quantity.
All right. I guess you're fair. I guess fair enough.
Yeah.
I still think Immortals will adjust TSM.
But again,
though.
7
like
CLG could be higher up depending on how they play. But I really like CLG. I like the direction they're going. But let's see.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
And then Dignitas, Gamsu, top lane. I don't understand this.
I don't know either, but if Gamsu suddenly comes in and wrecks the league, then I guess all right. Fine.
I don't understand this.
And then you know what'll happen, right? Dignitas will just bench him later.
Yeah, they will. They will. But Gamsu. But yeah, okay. So yeah, that's my power rankings, and then let's move on to obviously the match schedule, right?
Yes, sir. Match schedule. We got another super week, so I guess LCS and LEC just have super weeks, but
yep. So obviously, I games I'm looking forward to: Golden Guardians FlyQuest, EGC9, EGC9, Golden Guardians FlyQuest. Like those are gonna be really good games.
I'm looking forward to 100 Thieves versus TSM just to see.
I mean, why?
Just to see how.
Good lord.
Just to see whether TSM completely flops or not.
Yeah, I think C9 games is just gonna be fun in general because it's a new roster. I want to see how Sven plays somewhere.
Yeah, same. And we got EG versus 100 Thieves in day 2.
Yeah,
that should be a good one.
That's gonna be really nice. And then we got EG's got a lot of good games in week 1.
EG versus FlyQuest, yeah, they're all just pretty good. Honestly.
Yeah. TLC9, Monday. That's gonna be pretty nice.
TLC.
Actually, that's Sunday. Sunday for Americans, Monday for me because past midnight,
Monday
guys.
For us.
Past midnight,
Monday
guys.
For us.
But yeah, I think there's a good set of games, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to watching CLG.
I am also. I feel like CLG feels like AL. You know what I mean?
I know, right? But
I feel like AL. Maybe not this year, but next year I want to see them too.
Yeah.
But they feel like AL to me for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, we know this team can be good. They've shown it. They just have to bring forth that potential.
Also news. I didn't see this earlier. Chovy always usually signs 1 year deals. He's actually extended till 2023, so he's extended till next year.
Oh, really?
So Chovy's bought in.
Okay. Jovi's bought into the.
Also, Zales has also signed one more extension, 1 year extension with
Another
T1.
year extension for Zeus, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think good moves across the board for these teams.
Yeah, definitely.
Also,
Uh,
a fun tidbit about the LEC, right? Because
Yeah,
it just came up. It's the average age for the teams, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you, which team do you think is the youngest? You have a few seconds. I'm not gonna give you more.
BDS?
It's Misfits.
Misfits. Okay.
Yeah, they're at least younger by 1 year.
Okay, I see.
Who's the oldest, do you think?
Fnatic?
It's Astralis.
Wait, what?
But slightly, but Xerxes Vigichachi. Come on.
Oh, okay.
It
fair
should make
enough,
sense. I mean, obviously they have Jonghoon and Dehor, but still they have Kobe somewhere in the middle, so yeah.
I just realized Vizidachi is ancient now, but Fnatic has Hylissang. They were literally on the same team.
So
back in the day.
so let me tell you the order. So it's Misfits, then BDS,
Yeah.
and Vitality are tied because they have the same average
Okay,
average number. Then there's G2. Then Mad and G2. Mad, G2, and Rogue have the same average. Excel's just a tick above in decimals. And then there's Fnatic, then SK. Fnatic and SK have the same, and then Astralis. SK probably because
Okay.
Gilius?
Gilius is good enough, I think. To
No,
bring
because
SK.
Gilius is young. And not young enough. Like, he's fairly experienced. You know what I mean?
How young is Gilius?
Oh, you mean how old is Gilius?
Yeah, how old is Gilius?
You said how young is Gilius? Well, I don't
Wait,
know.
let me see. Let me see. Maybe it's on the
Oh, it's definitely there.
Gilius. How old is this man? He's 25.
Oh, damn. That's older than I thought.
Yeah, he's literally the same age as me. So
I mean, Gams is 27.
Gams has been around for forever in different esports. Like, God damn.
Gams is 27 and English has one. I'm like, why?
I mean, maybe he's just not good in the tryout. Maybe in scrims he's just not
Listen,
good.
I know Fingo's not really that good, but come on.
You know, Gams is gonna be there to prove that he's like, age is just a number, fellas. I will still be good. I'm gonna clap all your cheeks or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Anyway, so we good for this week?
I guess we're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
that
you,
was a
do you
fun
have anything else to
discussion.
add before we
I don't
end?
really have. There's not been much news or controversy in the middle of the split, which I'm kind of surprised by.
Yeah.
I'm in between splits, which I'm kind of surprised by. Besides the poll thing, but other than that, it's been pretty clean
Yeah.
in League of Legends. There's nothing too much to discuss.
Yep. Well,
I think we're
next
just-
week we
I
probably
think we're
have
just
more
gonna-
to discuss because our
Yeah,
games.
we'll have some game. Yeah, they'll have some games under our belt that we can watch already, so it should be good.
Yep.
But yeah, for now, I think that's gonna be good. That's gonna be it for us here at
Yep.
the Plebcast. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Miles David. That is Slayer, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Yep. Goodbye.